I challenge you to a battle of the Pokemon.
Alright, go, Sandy.
With that tiny little Pokemon, I will squash your tiny Sandile with my mighty Gyarados.
Sandy? Eat it.
Wait, what?
Sandile!
Did it just eat my Gyarados?
Sandile!
Yep, I got a Charmander on my head. Welcome, heroes, and yes, we're doing Pixelmon. We're doing a Pixelmon mod showcase thing, yeah. So, I'm Zeshin, and I'm joined here by...
Flaming Beasting.
or Deathchallanged, or Brittany, or whatever.
Whatever's fine.
So, yeah, so there's a lot of stuff in this mod. We're not going to go over every single detail because that would take forever, but we will go over a lot of the basics. So, the first thing we're going to cover is the world generation. So, these are apricorn trees. They show up everywhere. And what they are for is the basic components for Pokeballs. So, when you see one of these around, you'll want to go up to it and right-click it. It's a little bugged. It'll eventually pop off. And then you can get some apricorns. Yeah, apricorns.
And then you can also use bone meal on these trees to get even more apricorns.
Yes, bone meal. Here, let me show you this. Bone meal. Bone meal. Bone meal. Yeah, grow. Oh, what? Icy rock. Bone meal. Bone meal. Yeah, there we go. More apricorns. Apricorns everywhere. I'm not crazy. Alright, so moving on to the next bit. Let's just get rid of all that.
Should we tell them the starters?
They'll see it when they first join. But yeah, as soon as you join in, you pick your starter. And you want to choose wisely because it will be with you forever until you get rid of it. Alright, so the next bit on random generation stuff, you will also find things like this water stone and leaf stone. The water stone is found at the bottom of ocean biomes, and the leaf stone is found in leaf biomes. So, when you harvest them, I believe they're mostly all harvested with a pick. Yeah. You'll get these little tiny shards. You put 9 of them together, and you can actually get the stone, which is for evolving.
Do you want to be a Vaporon? It keeps on going to water.
You know what? You can wait, because I'm doing a mod review, mister. Okay? Or Mrs.
It's Mister.
Mister. I was right. Alright, so go down here, and we'll also show you the underground stuff. Yeah, so when you're in mining and whatnot, there's other things you can get, like ore. This specifically is the Thunderstone. It's found in mountain regions, specifically, covered by the rock. And then this is the Firestone, which is found deep, deep in the mountains that's got lava around it. That's why there's lava. Lava! This is also an important thing besides the stones, is the bauxite. The bauxite is basically what you utilize for aluminum. So if you see that, collect it. Lots of it. And then the last bit that you'll find randomly generated is fossils. Well, randomly generated ore. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Fossils, yeah. You know how you notice like gravel pits normally? Well, inside those you might find fossils. And when you mine up the fossils, you'll get some random fossil like this. Covered fossil. Which have dead stuff.
Yeah.
Dead things.
Yeah, which becomes Mons.
Yes, more Pokemons. Alright, so next bit is this. This I did not build. That I built. This I did not. That I built. This I did not. This is randomly generated. A Pokemon Center. I believe they're planning on adding more types of things to spawn, but this is one of the things that's currently in the current version, which you'll see in the description. So in this, you'll find PCs, healing centers, and trading centers, which are up there. So, of course, the healing centers are obvious. You right-click them. You'll put all of your Pokeballs on the Healy Center. It's not quite a sound. Boop, 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 boop. but it will heal all your Pokemons once it's completely done. The next bit is the PC. So if you right click it, you'll notice that I have some Pokemon in there. You can kind of swap out your Pokemon. You just kind of click and then click in there and then you click them around. If you want to, you can delete them. Let's see, delete you. Yeah, see, you can delete your Pokemon. Shows how much you love your Pokemon. and lightning strikes. It wasn't my fault. He must have been destroyed. Okay, the last thing.
I did nothing.
The last thing is the trading thing. So why don't you right-click it with me, and we'll show you how this works. You right-click the trading thing, and it'll show you some Pokemon. So if I put Ekans in there, and she puts in a Haunter, I believe that is.
Yes.
You click ready. And then you click trade.
Hey,
and...
I want that Haunter back.
Oh, except it's not a Haunter anymore. It's
No!
a Gengar.
I don't know what happened, but I'm outside the Poke Center.
Oh.
I just suddenly teleported out.
Gengar, did you eat her? Did you?
Yes, he did.
Did you do it?
He did. It was mad because I traded away.
Alright, well, we'll see you in a bit when we cover the next bit. Yeah, the crafting recipes. Alright, so this is going to be kind of the crafting recipe stuff. We got a rat problem here. Alright, so the bauxite that I mentioned before. One of the things that you want to do is to cook it up into aluminum, as you can see here. You just cook it up and it makes aluminum. The other thing you're going to want to do is make a hammer and an anvil, and you can see the recipe right here. This hammer can be made from other types of materials like diamond, aluminum as well, and wood and all that other stuff. It's just the same thing, just replace the iron with the other material. Once you have that, the next bit, which I need to go to game mode survival, is the fact that you want to hang on. I'll just grab this one. You'll want to press these into plates, and you do so by, after you place the anvil on the ground, you right-click it with the plate, and pay attention to this because this will become important later. You then hold left-click on the anvil, and you notice that it starts flattening it out. Flat, 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 flat. Okay, that should be good. Once it gets to about... Magneton! Gosh damn. Okay, once it gets about to here, you right-click it, and you'll get a... I didn't even get a plate. Magnetron! Alright,
I did nothing.
So you bash this into a plate. Bash, 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 bashing into a plate. Okay, there it goes. When it looks like that, you get a plate. Right-click it, and see, I have an aluminum plate. Now, aluminum plate, I'll show you things that you do with it later, but that's pretty much what you do with aluminum. Other things that you can do with aluminum is you can make all the basic tools, armor, and whatnot out of it. Although I haven't really noticed a point for armor yet, because an important thing is that Pokemon don't really attack you. And I haven't actually seen a normal mob yet. Alright, and back. Sorry about that. Just ignore this mess. Okay, the other thing that you can make is the running shoes. I just kind of had to replace that. So the running shoes give you a boost of speed. So the first one you make out of leather, and the next one you make out of normal old running shoes and diamonds. So if you plunk this on, you'll note a speed boost. Allows you to get around better. Speed boost. Oops.
You break something.
Maybe. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just don't you break stuff. Stop
I
it.
didn't break anything.
Stop breaking things. Alright, so yes, that's the running shoes.
Only Magneton break things. I mean...
Then pull Magneton back, because he needs to stop breaking things.
Fine.
Alright, so that's the running shoes. So the other running shoes do the same thing, it's just, instead of giving you normal speed, it gives you speed 2, so faster. Would you put your Pokemon away? But keep your Pokemon away. Okay, so let's go ahead and take that off so we can get the speed boost off. Alright, so next, the other thing that you make is these items, which is the Pokedex, the PC, and the healer, shown with the recipes here. So the healer and the PC I have shown you. The Pokedex, you right-click it, and it gives you a detailed information about all the Pokemon that you've seen. There are some that it kind of, I think it just gives you, like, basic references in there. Ooh, more. Okay. I don't know what the more is supposed to actually do. Maybe they're going to implement more things in there, but yeah, you can kind of get a lowdown on some of the Pokemon that you've seen before. Kind of like what a Pokedex is supposed to do. Alright, so that's the recipes again. Just put this Pokedex back. Alright, so the next bit is kind of useful items that you'll want. Potions, this is the only actual craftable recipe for a potion right now. I'll explain how you get the other potions in a bit, but the potion is the only way you can actually heal your Pokemon, of course, and that recipe gets you 4. So,
Well, besides Pokestars, that is.
Yep. So to actually use it on your Pokemon, you just kind of right-click them with it. Oh yeah, and you push R to send your Pokemon out.
There's no revives in this game yet, is there?
Revives?
Yeah.
Well, if it's not in there, it's probably not in there. We'll find out in a minute. Alright, so the next thing you get is rare candy. So the thing you can do with rare candy is let's send out a Magnemite. Don't you cause trouble. Eat the rare candy. Oh, it's got Thunderwave. Yes, so you can level them up with the rare candy and stuff. So let's just
like the game.
Yep, just like the game. Get rid of Sonic Boom. Eat your rare candy. Eat it. Eat it. Eat your rare candy. And the next bit is the Whalemere Pail and the Old Rod. These are actually pretty useful tools. So, what you can use them... Oh, I don't want to stack. Alright, so the Whalemere Pail, it's kind of like if you don't have bone meal around, you can kind of use it like bone meal on these trees. See? It kind of grew it there, and I got the apricorn. So, if it has a limitation because you can only water them so often, but it's infinite, so you can always use it. Oh, and it acts just like bone meal too, so you can actually like grow normal plants. And the recipe is not actually that terrible. It's just some iron, water bucket, and some bones. Alright, so the next bit is the Old Rod. So the Old Rod is used to catch Pokemon in the water, just like you would in the video game. So what you do is you kind of use it like a fishing rod. Just kind of right-click. And... not even a nibble. Oh. It should just give it a moment. Come on! Bite it! Bite it! Bite it! Come on, you Pokemon! Get on my hook. Oop. Oh, got it. So yeah, and then Magikarp, and then it flails all over the place.
Yes.
Way for spazzing, attack, fighting, and stuff. I'm just gonna kill it really quick so this ends.
It's also really funny when it moves on the ground.
Yeah. Alright. So that's the Old Rod. So now we're going to go into fossils. So for you remember how you found the fossils in the ground, right? Well, these are all the types of fossils you can actually uncover. So you won't really be able to tell what they're going to be unless you kind of know based upon their looks. So, if you don't want any kind of spoilers or whatever, you might want to look away for what this will become, but just note, what you'll have to do is you'll put the fossil in this cleaner, take the fossil out, and then put it in here, and then you'll put the Pokeball in it. I'll just show you one so it doesn't spoil too much, so look at that. It's spinning! It's spinning! It's got spinners!
Spin you right around.
Spinning! Alright, so you put that in there, and eventually it will clean it. Oh. Oh, it's not clean. Alright, we'll see you in a bit once this is cleaned. Alright, it looks like it's done. So we take that out. And now we got a helix fossil, which if you kind of highlight over, you'll see that it's going to be an omnanite. Omnanite. How do you say that? Omnanite?
I think so.
Alright, so what you want to do is after you create this machine, which I will show you how you craft both of these. I'm just kind of showing you how they work first. So you put the Pokeball in, whatever Pokeball it's going to capture it in, and then you put in the fossil. 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 There it goes. So the fossil will have a percentage working, and it will slowly turn into the Pokemon. While that's working, I'll show you how to craft these things. So here is the basic components for the actual machine there. So you have to make the machine base, the fossil machine tank, the machine display, and the top. And you do it like so with the aluminum plates, the water buckets, and redstone and obsidian. And once you do that, you put it together like so, and you make the fossil machine. And then here's how you make the cleaner. And you just plonk it down, and it will make this. I do. Cleaning some fossils, are we?
No.
Yep, Mareep knows. He knows everything. She knows
Mareep
everything.
knows.
Give me your wool, Mareep. Oh. Put that back. Yes, so I just showed you a little thing that you can do is Mareeps, you can shave them. Little pro tip.
It just got back at what?
What's
Its
it
wool keeps on glitching.
Yeah, it's a little bugged. Ah. It's like, I'm naked, I'm fine. Look away. Oh, and it's got his fur back. Yeah, it's a little glitchy, but yeah, you can get wool from them, or you can kill them for wool. Yeah, that's another thing I should mention, is that various Pokemon, depending upon what they are, and what you kill them with, and whatnot, well, not whether you kill them. When you kill a Pokemon, it drops stuff. Depending upon what the Pokemon is depending upon what it will drop. If you look up on the wiki, you can kind of tell what kind of things they'll drop. Alright, so we'll see you in a minute once this is done working. So I came back just to show you, yes, this fossil machine does work. It bugs a little bit, and it might have some problems in multiplayer, but you can start the fossil or put the Pokeball in first. It doesn't really matter which way you do it. And once the Pokeball is in and the fossil is cooking, then you just gotta sit back and wait for it to actually get finished. And I'll wait right now. And we're getting on 7, 8, 9, 9, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay, and then retrieve Pokemon. See? Just right click it. It says party's full, so basically it acts as an automatic capture. And there you go. Then you get your Pokemon. Alright, so for the next bit is the boss drops. So go ahead and take it away.
Oh, hello. Hi. Alright, so in this box, right here. Oh.
That dog's right here. Explode. Join us next time when we cover Pokeballs, mechanics, and evolution. Until next time, heroes.